fucking morning. It's 7 a.m. I'm fucking dead. I had 4 hours of sleep. It was alright sleep. I'm going to do prospect laps with a friend of mine. So let's go. Just riding this bitch. It's wacky and fucking. Oh my god, shit roads. Alright, let's go. Not like it matters, but I want to know, so I'm aware of the traffic. London is usually plenty, so should be the same here, I guess, unless America's completely cooked, which it probably is. All right. Yeah, and I know why they're writing higher ratios here, bro. Shit is just open. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Bike check. It's alright. Wednesday morning anyway. Is there a Walmart in fucking New York? I don't even got space for that shit in it. Wild. Yeah, I should be closing 10 a lot of Brodies. Where is he? Like, should be here. Haha.
Morning.
Who's this? Who's that?
What's up, dude?
How you doing? Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Stoked you're in Brooklyn.
Fuck yeah, I'm lost.
I know, I'm telling you. It took me multiple trips here to really like lock it in.
Like, it's all straight, but like it doesn't feel optimal.
No, the thing is, Brooklyn specifically, you got like 2 or 3 straight in the middle, and then the rest are like...
Like, cause it's all like big grids, right? But
Yeah,
then
they're just slanted.
I want to go to HB, but in order to go to HB, I need to go on a weird diagonal,
Yeah, correct.
and then break a left and waste like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean. Sometimes when I like have to go around on errands still, I won't use the map.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just use what I learned, but then I'm still like, God, there's no good way to get from this borough to this
Exactly.
borough
Yeah.
without technically wasting like quarter of a mile, which is so annoying.
That's what I was like looking at when I was like, oh, how do I go to Prospect from here? And I was like, oh, this is dog shit.
Yeah, no, I literally was looking at where you were at. That's why it took me so long to respond, because I was like, like you're in a weird area where the grids meet.
Yeah, exactly.
And then on top of that, there's just no easy, like you could have taken Flushing all the way to Washington.
Yeah.
But I do that sometimes. I fucking hate that route.
Yeah, that road is fucking gnarly. I mean, coming here on the route that I did, I don't know what route I did. I just put it on the fucking Wahoo and just like, yeah, fuck it. Wherever it sends me, I go.
Yeah.
And it was fine. A little hilly. Not hilly.
Brooklyn's got hills.
Not hilly, like, there's just like some little gradients.
Nah, you didn't touch. So like Central Brooklyn into South Brooklyn are where the elevation's at.
All right.
I live near one of the steeper hills.
Fuck
like
that.
right out the gate, every time I'm like fighting my bike.
Nah, in London, bro, London is flat. There's only 3 actual hills in London. Like, you know what I mean? And they're not even like close to Central.
Doesn't this feel like such a step away from the city though?
Yeah.
That's why I love Prospect.
It's so in London we have 2 big loops as well. So we have Regent's Park, which would be the equivalent of Prospect Park.
Okay.
Which is like,
bigger one, I'd assume?
yeah, and the bigger one would be the Central Park loop, which would be Richmond Park.
Central Park, obviously go there at your discretion, but like if you go there past 10, 11 a.m. while you're here, the weather's so nice, it's gonna be packed.
Fuck.
Kids learning how to ride bikes,
Oh my God.
tourists on city bikes who are having a conversation doing this.
Yeah, literally, and just like drifting.
Yeah, like Central Park is so much worse than here, than this park, as far as like tourists and obstacles go. I've had so many times where like, I'm going, I have no more road left, and like a kid is still like,
Yeah, still going. Fuck. It's nice.
right? It's always hard to get out when it's colder than 50.
I mean, like, this is what London is right now. For me, it was just shit, because early as fuck. Like, I'm waking up at usually like 9-ish.
I'm up at like 5, 6, 7 every day. I have been for a long time.
Like, the thing is,
Fast roadie group. You wanna hang on for it?
fuck that. Fuck that. Bro, I don't even have, like, I'm on a ratio so low for New York.
What
Like,
are you?
I'm on 47-17, man.
Nah, that's perfect street ratio.
No, I agree, but like, it feels like once I was coming here, there was moments where I was like, bro, this shit is so open, and like, I wouldn't mind pushing out a little bit more power. I don't go so much quicker.
Fair enough.
Because in London, you run a higher ratio, you're just stupid. Because like,
The hills and shit.
no, because a lot of stop and go, because it's tighter. So you can't have a higher ratio because of your pedal position. You gotta be ready, like, all times, you know? Whereas New York, it feels like you have a bit more space to run a higher ratio.
Sometimes bigger ratios, when I have like, because like this is a bigger ratio, and 2 of my other bikes have bigger ratios. When I run them in the streets, I still wind up having moments where I like really like I get going slow enough at a low enough RPM just because of circumstances or traffic. And I really have to like get my body out to get the ratio moving. Hello.
Fuck yeah. I fuck with the roadies here. It's different. The roadies in London
It is.
Roadies in London are a bunch of dickheads, bro.
Roadies here kind of get it. The fast one.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're always gonna have friends who are less fast and they've got some shit to say.
Yeah.
But the ones here, it's not like they're gonna hop red lights like us, but they'll always hit traffic and hit a flow and surf because that's the nature of the city.
Yeah.
And it just it builds them different.
Like, bro, London ain't like that. The roadies in London, bro, they're fucking snowflakes, honestly.
No. The ones in the South, too, they're all retired dickheads on fucking $15,000 Pinarello Dogmas.
Yeah.
They take them out one day a week for the group ride and always have some shit to say.
Like, I don't know, it's rare to see a roadie there like, oh, all right, he's riding. It's usually like, oh my God, look at the fucking roadie. How big is this loop?
It's like 3.5 miles.
That's, okay, 5-ish kilometers, yeah.
No, my fingies ain't zooming. I wanted the sun. Oh well.
I mean, you're wearing gloves, man. It's not even glove weather. Y'all too soft.
I'm from the South.
I'm from Brazil. Man using Florida excuses.
Believe me, I got like blood flow problems to my toes and feet.
Fair enough.
My wife will be sitting there sweating, and she'll touch my feet.
And it's that cold.
Like freezer cold.
I'm like that, but it doesn't, like, it's not an issue. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get that.
Like,
for me, it's like to the point where if I don't have gloves on in this type of temp,
yeah,
my fingers are gonna start to tingle and go numb.
Yeah.
I hate it. I'm jealous of people who don't need to do that.
For me, it's like,
oh look, it must have just been an interval.
oh, fair enough.
Figured they'd be well out of sight.
Yeah, I can see by that low cadence right now. What is that ratio? Like 52-15?
55-16.
Fuck,
I did run 55-14 in Florida for about a year on this, and that's what I raced.
That's nuts.
Won a few races on it too.
Hey, that's what's up.
But here, honestly, a ratio that heavy is so annoying in the street.
Bro, when I got my first fixed, I mean, my first actual fix, my Dolan.
44-16.
Nah, it was like 50-16. Yeah.
And I started out.
Yeah, nah, and that's the funny thing. I started on a high ratio, and I thought that was the shit. And then
once you spun, you were like, nah, this is it.
Yeah, and then I was like, I kept it for a bit, and then I was starting to make more videos, and there's some more to bike. And then the more I started to ride and learn, the lower the ratio got.
Yeah. It is good to spin, but also,
I mean, I got way faster.
Muscle to do a big ratio. Honestly, I personally, so does Connor from Weiss and Jeremy. We all just prefer bigger ratios. Like honestly, when I ride my roadie, I usually spin pretty low too. I don't tend to get above like 85 or 90 RPM.
Hey, I don't like high cadence, man.
I don't either.
Like, I feel stupid.
I understand the purpose as far as like climbing, you know, you're putting down more watts per second, but like, I still just don't like it.
I just think it looks silly. You're fucking spinning.
By the way, you haven't done the Prospect Hill. You haven't been here yet, right?
Yeah.
There's a hill here that'll put what you said to shame about Brooklyn only having little hills.
All right. When is that hill?
A few hundred feet. There's one and then another.
All right. I might have scentage here as well. Oh, and there's a headwind as well. Nice.
Yeah, the headwind's been here. I'm going up the hill for like a week now. This bike has had a flat in the rear since June.
Fuck.
I just changed it in prep for riding it this week.
leggies. Fuck that.
Every time. Just know now, when you see rides with like 15 laps, that shit every time.
Nah.
Now just like Waldo.
True. Fuck this. Why am I doing laps? I'm here on holiday.
Nah, I'm training.
New York boot camp.
You know what's crazy? And I'm really not just saying this. At least for like the caliper here, these laps are chill as fuck.
Yeah.
Any time I've done Everest here, just cooking.
Like, it's not bad, you know what I mean? It's just... It is a rougher loop than the small loop in London.
Prospect has so many pretty structures in it though.
It's good that you can see all of them because it's kind of lower.
You down to do maybe one more lap and then we can take one of the after that lap on the back around. There's a few cuts we can take.
Yeah?
So just to see more of the park. Oh, still getting over a sinus infection.
Shit.
Oh, one stop. Stitch?
Haha. Going too slow. We're just chilling on his tractor. Also, I get cold, but I sweat so much.
I always notice you posting about that.
Like,
Never just think to shed a layer.
how's that?
The rule of thumb, at least for a lot of us,
One layer less?
here is like if you leave and you're warm,
You're wrong.
it's too warm.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. I dress one layer down always.
You still sweat? That sucks.
Yeah. Like, I'm fucking not
What do you
soaked.
have on right now?
A base layer shirt and a hoodie.
That's what I have on. Are you hot right now?
Yeah.
What?
Bruh, I feel my hat, like, you know, like, around here, I feel the sweat piling. But it's not like disgusting sweat.
Yeah.
It's more like I'm losing a lot of water. That's what.
And like just enough to soak your base layer and maybe chill you a little bit.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
I feel like it's not that thermal regulation on my body just makes me sweat a lot. And then I lose a lot of water.
It's so easy to forget to drink water too when it's cold outside.
I
Go to piss and you got like brown sediment. You know?
the fucking water is fine. I'm used to like sipping it, like it's just automatic now. My issue is food.
You know,
I forget to eat.
I never eat big before rides.
Same.
And it's done me in more times than not where mid-ride,
Bruh.
My legs always have more, but like physically, like my internal system is clearly like, no, you're done.
Bruh, I did like 2 or 3 100 kilometers without one full meal in my body. Like, and like, not easy, but like without like being an issue. And then I go on Reddit and I see guys like, how should I fuel for 100 kilometers?
Dude, you need to be eating on the ride. You need to be eating dates, nuts, carb.
Bro, what most I do is like take 3 15-minute stops on 100 kilometers. That like literally.
That's kind of how I am too, but like with that stop, you need to cram calories.
Yeah.
Even if it's like 4 dates and a handful of nuts, something to get like fats into.
I think it's because like once I get going, I just like I'm happy with it. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's a cool ass color wheel.
I mean, I low-key wanted the DCC frame, but first. I told you, bro, I love that livery.
Oh, I'll bring it out while you're here. I just rode it the other day for the first time in months.
I just fuck heavy with Arizona, that's why.
Fair enough.
My favorite is the iced tea peach though. I'm a sucker for iced tea peach. Like, I only drink water and juice.
The prices of those things are gonna go up in London.
We don't have them in London.
You don't?
No.
I was gonna say all these goddamn import tariffs.
Yeah, but it's only like on like these like corner shops and shit. But then you don't even sell in bulk and stuff. Like, but what I drink nowadays is Italian iced tea peach. It's sweet as fuck.
What is it? Titan?
Italian.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, bro, you wouldn't know about that shit. That's the good stuff.
You had to be there.
I import it from Italy itself. And then I buy like 27 liters a month. Like,
you're really on that shit.
Every month is one order. 3 packs of 6 bottles each.
I'm really hoping I don't get a flat. Franco gave me this
I have a repair kit, it's fine.
Thank you. Franco gave me this tire for free just because I was running a 23 on the rear.
Oh, fuck that.
Because it's got a small clearance. The most that this rear clears is like a 26.
Okay.
But he gave me a 25, except it's not a gator skin.
Oh.
It's a Continental GT 5000.
Oh, he gave you
So
that.
it doesn't have good puncture resistance.
Yeah.
And there's a huge tear in it.
Oh.
With a glued Band-Aid.
Oh
and
my
I didn't
God.
notice that until I got here.
Hey, that's why.
The tube expanded, the gash is open more.
That's.
Like, goddamn you, Franco.
Explains why he gave it to you.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Sound like shit. He's giving GP 5000s away? Sign me up.
Not a lot of people use 25s. He was honestly just like, I've only run them like twice. I hate them.
I run 28s always.
I've been 28s for a while, but some of my frames just don't clear 28s.
Yeah.
That was the most half-hearted year I've ever fucking heard.
Yeah.
Usually people hear like screaming. That's so funny. He said,
Yeah. Bro was like underwhelmed. He was like, what are these guys doing?
Not him all shrimped up.
True.
He said, I gotta show these guys I know how to play with cars. That's hilarious. One more hill, that's all.
Thank fucking God. I'm cracking on the 1/3 of it. 100%. fucked. I'm fucking fucked. What's that?
Palace cats are like big Mongolian cats.
Oh shit.
And they have some red pandas. Really surprising. That's hilarious. Bro really wants to. The least we can do is dust him while he stitches.
I can't. Fuck.
Bro, the hills in Harlem, the monster trap, usually starts in Lower Manhattan.
Yeah. It makes it clear.
Usually one or two of the checkpoints on the manifest take you way up into Harlem, into like the hundreds. There's probably 6 or 7 of those types of hills on the way there and back.
I seen. Woo!
I'm sure you watched Bombing Down Broadway
As well, but I watched probably one of those was the. Oh my god. So if I talk, I can breathe. Alright. That double hitch that the guy crashed, that Terry filmed.
Oh, yeah.
So it was probably one of those, right, going up?
Yeah, I believe so. We're chilling now, I promise.
No, we are.
No
we
more
fucking are.
Whenever you leave, we can leave on the east side of the park, and then you can kind of go over first, and you can avoid that elevation.
Fuck that. It's not that I can't do it, it's just like, it's rough, bro.
Yeah, no, I do it all the time. I still hate it.
I don't know, bro. It's like I ride, and I think it's like there's not many gradients at all. So it's always a challenge since you don't do it frequently. You know, like any little hill and shit.
That's how it felt moving here from Florida.
I remember you said to me, yeah.
Like my first like 2 months, I really did feel like my fitness struggled with the elevation.
Yeah.
I noticed my calves visibly get bigger than they ever have. And I haven't noticed my quads get bigger, but I have noticed that they're like, as gay as this sounds, they're like firmer.
Yeah.
And I honestly just blame the elevation. I blame doing that hill like 500 times since having moved.
Like, kind of same in London, like, because I never practiced sports or anything, like since high school. And then when I started riding, I didn't get stronger on my legs. I did, but not visibly. But they got toned.
Yeah. Riding really does something to that, specifically fixed gear. Like, honestly, it wasn't until, because like I've always put down like, I don't know, my first like 5 years of cycling, I put down probably 100 to 150 miles a week.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't in Florida because there's no elevation. Wasn't until I started putting in like 200-mile weeks on the track bike specifically that I really noticed like my hamstrings start to firm up. I felt like that took a while for me personally to see any kind of fitness gain.
I'm riding more often now as well, so.
It's so nice to just be down to the bike.
Yeah, like, I hated London when I moved, you know? Like, I've been there for like almost 4 years and a half. For the first 2.5 years, I hated it.
Did the bike really make you appreciate different elements of it? Yeah, that's how I felt about the city I lived in Florida. I felt like the bike, although I still hate it, I kind of always hated it, I felt like the bike kind of mitigated that hate a little bit.
Like, I just started seeing more of the city and shit, and I discovered that, like, one of the reasons that I ride, it's not because I love bikes, but the main reason is that I enjoy seeing the city alive and shit. Like,
and a lot of people don't have the, we'll call it a privilege of having that perspective from the bike. And I think riding a bike reminds you how few people actually like take the time to appreciate this side of life.
Yeah, like we're
gonna take the right after this.
Okay. Yeah. Like, even when I do like the countryside longer distances, yeah, like I did London to Cambridge, 60 miles. It was lame. Like, it's boring. Like, whoa, landmark. Like, I rode through a whole different city and shit. Left here, not right.
Left. Did I say right?
Yeah. That's what I was like, we're going out of the park.
Told me I do that all the time.
I was like, but right is out of the park. I was like, fair enough. And then I just don't appreciate it, because for me it's dead, it's boring. It's still nice, but like in the city, I enjoy seeing people do their shit. I enjoy seeing the guys just working on the workshop, passing by this road, like seeing people just chilling on the sidewalk or some shit.
It's refreshing, and people don't take that stuff in. Your common person isn't looking around them when they're in the car, you know?
Exactly, I'm like,
seeing the world.
At least for me, that's what like makes me want to ride and do my shit. Is like seeing like life.
Like, look at this. This is so beautiful. You know, coming from a place, most of the public spaces in Florida, they tear down all the natural growth, put in a bunch of trees that need wood stilts to stay up while they root. Yeah. And then no one uses the parks because there's no shade. Yeah. That's how Florida parks are. Moving here.
Bro, Florida is so sad.
Florida, like you said you've been there, right?
Yeah, I've been there a couple of times.
Yeah, Florida's so sad. It honestly, Florida, I've always found it to be like the epitome of what car-centric infrastructure does.
Bro, literally, bro, like when I was in Orlando in November with my family, like it was one of the most upsetting things I've ever seen in my life.
Long, wide
like,
road.
Bro, like there was a Walmart just behind our hotel, right? In order to go there to buy like simple shit, we had to hop on a car for 10 minutes, and the Walmart was literally behind our hotel.
No, I know.
Like,
that's how it is. Everyone does that there.
How the shit makes like
Bro, fight culture there is so void.
Yeah, I tried to reach out
against the park for a sec.
Okay. Oh, is there
stay to the right. Stay to the right.
Is there I just noticed that there's no clockwise counterclockwise thing.
There is. It's supposed to go this way. But
really?
If you go against, you're just supposed to be off to the side.
Ah. Alright, that's a new one.
Like,
London doesn't have that. Like, we just ride like whatever.
No. People get real vocal if you're like in the way going against.
Yeah.
But what I found.
Oh shit, man with the mask jersey, that's sick.
I delivered weed and mushrooms on my bike for like 5 years for my own business in Florida.
Sick.
The number of fucking clients that I pulled up to just on the bike, dude. Sometimes it would be a nice spring day.
Yeah.
Other times it would be like 100 degrees, and I always wore cotton long sleeves to keep the sun off my skin.
Yeah.
So let's go up to you.
Yeah.
You're right in here.
Shut up.
I don't ride around here very often, but I figure we could just check it out. But the number of houses that I would go into, whether on a nice day or a bad day, and the clients would be like, "Oh my God, you rode your bike here? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Do you need water?
Yeah,
Do you need a towel?
Yeah.
Oh my God." They'd be like, "Do you need a ride back home?"
Yeah.
I'd always have to like calm them down.
Yeah.
And be like, "Yo, like I chose to do this.
Yeah.
I'm okay." And they'd always be like, "Wow."
Wow.
Like that's just the
it might be the most like short ass, boring ass distance.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I'd be like, "Yeah, it was 20 miles here," and they'd be like, "Whoa!" Other times I'd be like, "It was 2 miles here," and they'd be like, "I can't believe you did that still." People are so funny.
I have a lot of friends that when I started riding were like that. Even today. Because like a lot of the people that I know and shit aren't bike people. So like any distance that I do is like impressive.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah.
Any amount.
Literally, like I tell them just to go to central London. It's like, oh, this is nice, man.
I've never been here.
This is nice.
This is really cool.
I like this.
This is why I love New York parks. You don't even feel like you're in the middle of a big city right now.
True. It does feel completely different. Bro said no more hills, and then he does this.
This ain't a hill.
This is a hill.
Oh, maybe it is. This is a hill.
By my standards, it is.
Yeah, this is a hill. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. This is a hill.
Men sending me off-road hills, like.
Like when I tell you that I was one of the only people in my city to ever get on the streets on a bike like this, I was.
I believe you.
Like it was still such a foreign thing to people. I probably got to be heading back home soon to feed the cats and get coffee ready.
Yeah, what hours you work?
What's that?
What hours you work?
My hours always change. Tomorrow, I close. I don't have to go in until noon, so I'm free for like, I don't know, free from like 7 a.m. to like 10 a.m. And then after, my wife and I are going to see the red jumpsuit apparatus because my friends are opening for them.
Alright.
Work 10 to 5. So my wife and I have tickets to see Tommy Wiseau. Do you know who that is? He's a filmmaker who has notoriously made some of the worst films in history.
Oh, nice.
Honestly, if you go this way. If you go back with me, that kind of takes you to where you can just go up.
Yeah.
So we can just head back.
Yeah, it's fun.
Like, together. So we're going to see like a film release on Friday, unfortunately.
Alright, nice.
So, excuse me? Dumbass. Oh my god, go! Drop.
Fucking hell, bro. Funny enough, once I started doing the courier shit in London, I seen that happen so often.
Oh my god.
Like motherfuckers just eating bollards and curbs.
People do not know the width of their car. I'm convinced that if they were to like conduct spatial awareness tests and IQ tests, so many people would lose their license.
getting used to that straight for a hot minute around here.
That's what it is a lot
Like,
of the time.
These houses are nice.
Honestly, I love Brooklyn architecture. I still ogle at it every time I ride. Like, obviously it's kind of sad when you talk about wealth disparity,
Yeah.
you know, but visually, it's still just so sick to me.
Same when you go to like West London.
Yeah, there's a lot of like high density versus like clearly like, single family.
No, it's all single family. And it looks high density, but it's just one house.
I always take the lines behind. Here, dude, people are quick to gun it.
Yeah.
Like, people will see you.
I'm still having the feel for it.
Yeah, definitely err on the side of caution. People here, while they are quick to pump the brakes, like they're not gonna hit you at the end of the day. A lot of close calls if you start going in front of people.
Yeah. Like, at least here, like, there's the speed factor. But
it's pretty capped.
yeah, but the difference is, bro, it's all one way here. What the fuck?
Just make sure to not go on the side people can turn on.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's a little bit harder because I'm from London.
So true.
So that's how I crashed in Paris in June last year.
Have you been keeping an eye out for the one-way signs?
Yeah.
Good.
So like every time I'm approaching a junction, first look if there's any cars parked on the junction already, and then I look up to see if there's a one-way sign, and then like, yeah.
Just know that the two ways here are always like expressways. They're really fast, and people use them to save time.
Yeah. It's like the big roads, isn't it? Like these are like, that's so chill and easy.
What's up?
Like these cuts are so chill, honestly.
Yeah, I love riding
Like
sightseeing here.
London cuts are, fuck me, man.
Much sketchier.
Yeah, because it's always shoeways, so like you can't just like turn all the way right and then make it straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's yeah. Like, you know that sweet spot when the lights are red for your lane and it's not green yet for the other, right?
Yeah.
That's the only time when you cut in London and the car starts to move slow. Because once they start going, you won't be able to find a gap or a space. Like, it's very hard. Yeah.
For monster track.
No, like, I mean,
Manhattan's so much easier than Brooklyn too.
yeah.
Brooklyn is where everyone on the road is trying to save time, for real. People will drive 50 down some of these roads here,
Fuck that.
honking at things that aren't legally in their way.
Yeah.
Manhattan is way more different. People are very chill and at peace with moving slow.
It's very similar to London. Like, London, you go on the...
That wasn't even a lie.
Yeah. Like, London, you go to, like, outskirts and shit, bro. You better be praying sometimes.
That is, honestly, that's how Florida is. Like, if you aren't yielding the cars, they're just gonna keep you at 60 miles an hour.
Yeah. I never take a lane in London. Like, I post my videos and shit. I don't care, man. I know I can't take the lane. I'd rather take a close pass hugging the sidewalk than being on the middle.
Absolutely. It looks tight as fuck in London. Like, it looks stressful.
It is, bro.
Clear.
I'm telling you, like, yeah, I hope you go one day, but, like, I don't know. I'm curious to compare myself here, you know? Because my fault was always like this. London a little slower, but tighter.
Yeah.
And New York, wider, but faster.
A little bit. It's still, New York is very interval-y. Because you still gotta, like, slow for some of these, like, some intersections are blind as fuck. This is where I go up, and I'm almost home. And you're kind of right below.
So I just go straight?
Kind of, yeah. You should be able to take Troy up, and then at Flushing-ish, it's gonna change.
Yeah, that's calm. That's one thing we do a lot in London as well.
Be able to take this all the way up though. There's going to be a few changes.
Yeah.
But it should take this straight back up.
Like this is London.
I'm turning.
All right.
All right, see you, homie.
See you, G.
Ride safe. Good luck.
Thank you. You too.